Well, it is April 23rd, 2020, 5:30 in the morning, and I'm about to head out to Lone Star Hiking Trail, trailhead number 2. I found a 6.3 mile loop that I'm going to go try out. So it's about a 45-minute drive, and I thought I'd take you along with me. So let's go. I'm about 8 miles from the trailhead, and I haven't done much trail running. All the training and the half marathon and all that stuff that I've done was all on pavement, which was fine. But a couple days ago, I found this trail. I knew it was there, I just had never run on it near my house. It's about a 12-minute drive from my house, and I went for a run, and it was just amazing. And I've kind of figured out the difference. I mean, there's obvious differences between running on a road and running on a trail. For me personally, I kind of realized on that run, the mindset is completely different. Whenever I'm running on the trails, I'm enjoying nature. I'm looking around, taking pictures, and just enjoying it. My focus isn't as much on how fast I'm going as it is on just enjoying the run. So I think I'm tapping into something here that I probably should have realized a long time ago. But yeah, let's get to the trail. Okay, so I made it. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before I get started. Probably about 10 minutes. That should give me enough light. Kind of kicking myself I didn't bring a flashlight, but let me go get my GoPro because I'm not carrying this beast around with me on the run. All right, GoPro's ready. I'm gonna get ready to go. I got just enough sunlight now. I think the camera makes it look brighter outside than it actually is, but I think we got the beginning of the trail right here. I just started running, and I realized that I already dropped my sunglasses. You might be wondering, oh look. Looks like I dropped them and I stepped on them. So that's great. Whoa, it is muddy. Quarter mile in, and I've already almost fell about 18 times or so. So just over a mile into this run, I've learned, or I've realized things that I didn't really take into consideration before. One, the spider webs. We are in Texas, and there are bugs in Texas. So I feel like I'm just covered in spider webs. Second, the possibility of running into snakes. I thought about it, but now when I'm here, as long as I keep moving, I should be okay. So let's see, spiders, snakes, and then the terrain being what it is, I didn't think about how much I'd be having to crouch down to get under trees and branches, having to crouch through stuff like this. And these are all things that cross my mind, but I guess I didn't think about them being as big of a deal. Oh, and shoes. I ordered some trail running shoes, and they come in the next couple of days. These, I'm wearing the Hoka One Clifton 6, and they're for road running. And I thought, how bad could it be? Oh man, there's been, I mean, I've already slipped, dropped my glasses, stepped on my glasses. Hopefully I can fix those. It might sound like I'm complaining. I hope it doesn't, because I'm loving it. It's just acknowledging these things. So on my next run, or if you watch this and you're wanting to go on your first trail run, maybe this will help you. I don't know what to do about the spider webs. I don't think there's anything. Maybe this hat's really helped because I can put my put my head down in those real narrow areas, so it blocks it from hitting my face. But I feel like I'm just covered in cobwebs. So that's what I've learned in the first 1.34 miles. Look at this. It's stuff like this where it's like, okay, here I've been running in my neighborhood for the last several years, or up and down different streets. It's just so beautiful out here. And another example of the importance of shoes, the right shoes. Some of the things I'm talking about might seem like common sense to you, and it's things that have crossed my mind. But when you're out here, it's kind of like you can mentally prepare for certain things. Well, because I was more concerned about the distance, I guess, just because I haven't ever done this. That spider in my mouth. So I guess you could say this is trail running for beginners. And maybe you'll learn right alongside of me. I'm just out here thinking. I was gonna wear some headphones. I usually listen to a podcast or audiobook or something, and I just thought, you know, I want to listen to the birds and the wildlife out here, just the sound of the trees. It just allows me to kind of process some things that I've been thinking about. I don't know if I'll add this part to the video or not, but we got a lot of stuff going on in our lives. We got the church, we have our family and just things that we do as a family. We have things that we've learned along the way that are helping us live lives that are better than we really could have hoped for. We haven't arrived, but we've left, you know? And I want to help people the most I can. And that's a big reason why I do videos. And I've had a hard time staying consistent with videos because I feel like there's a disconnect. So if you were to come across this channel right now because I posted a trail running video, and then the next one has to do more with spiritual things that you have no interest in, what good is that? So I've considered making separate channels. One's more spiritual, one's a vlog, family vlog, and another would be you know, more stuff like this. I got thinking about it, and I've heard other people say this. If you're watching ABC, NBC, CBS, that's one channel, but it has, depending on when you're watching it, has different shows on the same channel. And that's what I'm considering right now with mine, is we'll still have this channel, but it'll have different types of content. You can just tune in whenever I post whatever relates to you. But for me personally, the spiritual and the physical, they're not separate. And the only reason I can do the things that I do is because of the things that I know about God and about who he says I am. And so in that, it pushes you. It doesn't mean you have to go run trails, eat spider webs. But for me personally, knowing those things has made me a better husband, better father. And I want to document those things, if for no one else, for myself to look back on and see how far we've come. And I can, 5 years from now, I can look back at these videos and where our life is and how much we've grown. This run is allowing me to kind of process those things. Again, I don't know if this is going to make the final cut of the video, but that's what I'm thinking about. All right, back into the spiders. I'm turning around. This is crazy. I'm not prepared to... You about need a machete to get through all this. There I was complaining about the spider webs. But at least I'm able to run. This is crazy here. And now that I've been rubbing up all on the plants and everything, I realize another thing that I didn't consider, which seems like common sense again, but I have no idea what any poisonous plant looks like. Maybe I should have read a book or something before I did this. Guess I'll find out if I brushed up against something I shouldn't have. I only see a couple bloody areas on me. I feel like this video is gonna be just a lot of mistakes. I could put that circus music behind it. It's crazy. Trail running hack. You wanna up your speed? Just listen for something rustling around in the trees. It could have been a squirrel. Could have been chupacabra. What I do know is I'm running a lot faster now than I was. The best thing about backtracking rather than doing a full loop is there's no spider webs. I already knocked them all down. Oh. Made it back. A few more people here than before. Oh man. All right, so that ended up being about almost 7.5 miles or so, which isn't so bad. A little further than anticipated, but still not bad. It was a beautiful run. Learned a lot, so I guess on the drive home, I will talk about the things that I learned on this run and how I can maybe improve next time I do this. So let's get going. Well, I was driving and the sun was in my face and there's a lot more traffic than I anticipated. So I just got home and it gave me time to kind of think about some of the stuff that I learned on this run. First, the terrain was not ideal for this. Being crouched down that time, it's just my back is sore. So I probably need to find a trail that's more open. And yeah, it's just a lot of just some interesting things. But yeah, I hope you learned something. And my next trail run will probably be better. Not that this was bad. This was awesome. It was beautiful. I love it. I love where we live. we don't have where a lot of trail runners and stuff, they live in the mountains and that sort of thing. Well, we obviously don't have that here, but we do have a very beautiful country. And I just want to encourage anybody watching this to just get outside. Even if you're going to go for a 30-minute walk around your neighborhood, just do something, because it just clears your mind. You feel better, and you can just approach life differently, approach your day differently. So if anything, I hope that's what you got out of this video. But thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you could do me a favor, like this video, comment below. If you have any advice for me, I would take it. And subscribe to the channel. We're going to have all sorts of different content on here. But all right, y'all have a good one. See ya.